Hey guys, welcome back for another YouTube video. Today we're going to be showcasing the new SCUF Instinct Pro Controller and demonstrating some of its many features. On this model, it includes digital tap triggers, customizable faceplates, 4 remappable buttons on the back, which has its own 3 different profiles to choose from. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed and take a look inside. So inside you get the controller itself. We'll take a look at that in a minute. You also get an accessories box, so we'll take a look inside of that. Inside of this box you actually get some batteries because it is wireless as well. You get some extra thumbsticks, one tall and one short. You also get a braided Type-C cable, which actually feels quite nice. A user manual, which is typical with controllers like this. So let's take a look at the controller itself. On the side here, you can see some branding where it says Instinct. And then on the opposite side, it's got SCUF. I actually chose a light grey colorway. As you can see by the buttons, I went for a black and grey theme. So on the front of this controller, not much is different from a basic Xbox controller, except for this new mic mute button. So taking a look at the triggers, this is the trigger stop, which turns it into a digital. So if you can hear that, that's actually a digital button, closer to a mouse than anything else. 4 remappable buttons on the back actually feel great, and I can't wait to try this out. It also has a profile button. This is where you can change the 3 different profiles and cycle through. The faceplate, like I said before, is removable. So you can actually customize a lot on this. You can change up the thumbsticks, the buttons. The faceplate itself has so many different designs as well. It is a magnetic faceplate, so it's super easy to remove. And it snaps on just like this. Easy. So comparing this to my SCUF Impact for the PS4, I'd definitely say the Instinct is far better. It has so much more features. Like the Impact doesn't have removable faceplate. It does have all the buttons and the grip and stuff like that, but it's just not as good. So like I said, this does take AA batteries or AAA, I can't remember what they are. So we're going to plug them in and get it all switched on for you. You do have to actually plug this into whichever device you're using it for, whether that's Xbox or PC. We're using PC, so we're going to plug that in now. And as you can see, the light stayed solid. What we're going to do is go through the profiles, and as you can see, clicking that back button there changes the color of the LED on the front, which indicates which profile you're currently in. If you hold that button down, it'll start to flash. You can then remap the buttons. All you have to do is hold down X or B, Y, whichever it is, with the back paddle chosen at the same time. It'll indicate flashing, and then it'll go white when you've selected it. All you have to do is hold down that back profile button until it stops flashing, and that's it. Your buttons are now set. So let's take a look at how the triggers actually work. So I've set up some Call of Duty Cold War here. And as you can see in the background, I have not got the trigger stops on until now. And you can see the difference. Like I said, it is basically a mouse click instead of a pull, and it is instant. This also does work with vehicles, I can confirm, on Warzone. As you can see here, once I've turned the trigger pull off, you can actually see how far you've got to pull this trigger down to activate it. So that's definitely a huge difference. Let's take a look at the remappable buttons. So as you've seen earlier, I did actually remap these buttons already. I've got one set to X or jump. I can't remember the Xbox layout. I think it's A. I've got one set to A, I've got one set to B, X, and then Y. So I can use all these 4 buttons without actually taking my thumbs off the thumbsticks, which is a massive, massive bonus in Call of Duty and competitive FPS games. So if we go ahead and switch out the profile and quickly map these buttons to something else, you can see switching the profile actually changes which layout I'm going to be using. So if it's a racing game, you can change it to whatever buttons you want. So is this controller actually worth picking up? So this actually starts at $159 for the SCUF Instinct. I have the Instinct Pro, which actually currently starts at £189. This all depends on which customization options you choose, what you add on and what you take away from that. If you're a competitive player, I'd 100% recommend this controller, whether you're on Xbox or PC. I've been enjoying it now for just under a week, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I think SCUF has done an incredible job with this controller, and I'd comfortably say it's probably one of the best I've ever used. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below whether you actually have a Pro Controller or whether you would pick this one up. But guys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. I appreciate you sticking to the end and watching all of this. If you haven't subscribed already, consider hitting the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. Also, follow my other socials, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. All the links to this controller, to my socials, and everything else will be in the description below. And until next time, peace.